Hello, good afternoon. I'm here at the viewing deck of Yashima Mountain, where behind me you can see overlooking the islands around Kagawa Prefecture. So this is a complex and we plan to go around this viewing deck on top of Yashima Mountain to see what else we can find here. But as you can see behind me, it's so beautiful, overlooking some mountains, trees, forests, some vegetations around here, and then there are islands behind me and the sea. It's wonderful. So we are walking through the walk path here at the observatory deck at Yashima Mountain, and I think we will be reaching the top of the mountain in a while. So it's very refreshing walking through this forest, hearing the cicadas. They sound angry because it's summertime now. What a beautiful experience. Wow, here we are at another viewing deck here at Yashima Mountain. Ooh. Overlooking the city at Kagawa Prefecture. You could see the rows of houses at the city, the mountains, the port, the sea, the islands. So what I like about Japanese architecture and Japanese urban planning is that they don't destroy the waterways. If you can see the waterways here, this is exactly what it looks like in 1180. Years ago, this is what exactly the waterways look like years ago. When their ancestors settled in Japan, this is what it looks like. The Japanese didn't destroy their waterways, so they intentionally intend to live and thrive with the nature, with the environment, without destroying it. So I think the world should learn from the Japanese from this. We passed by this abandoned, it looks like an arcade. Oh, it looks dangerous. Oh, it looks like an arcade place. Or, yeah, right? Looks like an arcade shop. Wow, so we are now here going to the castle gate of Yashima Mountain. Wow, usually in Japan, castles are made on top of the mountain. So castles in Japan are usually made of this structure. So imagine these rocks are built by artisans by hand. Imagine the perfection here, that they wouldn't corrode or easily get destroyed when there's like earthquake or any natural disaster. The rocks here, even the smallest rocks here, are important for the structure, for the strength of the castle. So we are now at the 84th temple of the 88 temple pilgrimage here at this island. So this is a temple here at Yashima Mountain, and on every Japanese temple that you'd see these two figures. These two figures are gods from the Japanese religion, which signify the beginning and the end. Yeah, so one of them has his mouth open, that means beginning, and this one signifies the end. Is this the Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball, and this is the dragon. So we are now entering the premises. So normally people would wash their hands here. Should I? I will wash my hands. Right? Can I? Yeah. Normally, people wash their hands before entering the temple. I think they removed the equipment because of coronavirus, but I'm doing this. Hello, Ming. Whoa, he's not running away. Hello. Okay, I'm not. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Some incense, candles. This is where people pray. Another icon in Japanese temples are torii gates. They call these torii gates. They're painted in vermilion because in their culture, vermilion wards off evil spirits and bad calamities. This is still part of the temple. The Yashima Temple. This is the entrance. One of the entrances of the temple. Hello, this is Niki in Japan. It's nighttime here and I'm ready to eat my dinner. I'm here at Tokushima and here I'm outside this ramen shop. It looks delicious. So Tokushima ramen is famous for being salty, too salty, indeed, that people usually eat it with rice. So I'm gonna try it out tonight. Come on. So this is the menu. And they also have this machine over here inside where you can order, pay your order. Yep. And then you can order what type of food you want. So the normal size is 650 yen, the bigger one, and half size. I'm gonna order normal size. So I'm now gonna order, put the money inside, and then I'm gonna order the Tokushima ramen, which is this one, and rice. This. Woo! Okay, there you are. It's done. So, looks nice. Okay. Here? All right. So I have now the Tokushima ramen. I'll take a sip. It is salty, but it's not as salty. It's still okay. It's not very salty. It's okay. It's umami. My definition of salty is very salty, like seawater salty, but this is not very salty. I like it. Yep. So, yep. Here you have the noodles over here.
It's very kind of her. You paid for the gyoza set. So she gave, but you bought them separately.
Yep. Here's the
So you bought this.
the meat. Some meat,
Yeah,
noodles.
the gyoza set was this,
They have some bean sprouts over here
which
and
cost
rice.
more money. So she
Carb
gave
and
the
carb.
money back for the
Itadakimasu. It's really good. It's not very salty actually. It has a different flavor than usual ramen, but it's still umami. It's not very salty. It's still good. The rice would complement it. Perfect. It has a different flavor, but it's really still good. Okay, so I like the Tokushima ramen because the soup is salty, but it's not the type of saltiness that would make you feel like it's too much. It's not overbearing. It's enough. It's umami. That's what I like food in Japan. they taste like it, but it's not too much. So you'd want to eat more and continue eating. So that's what it feels like here, although the soup is saltier than the usual ramen that you'd have. The beef we had here was actually kind of similar to the beef that we had at the udon shop earlier. It was okay, but all in all today for my food trip in this trip, I would still, my favorite is still the udon shop from earlier, the one with the simple broth with unlimited beef, because the meat there was just savory and it complements the simpleness of the broth of the udon. The Tokushima noodles, Tokushima ramen is still okay, but yeah, if I have to choose a favorite for this trip, it would be the udon shop from earlier.